So to create a lead capture form on your website, the next step is to actually create that lead capture page. To do that, you're going to go to Components, Smart Former, and then from there you should see the second line down. There'll be something called a complex form. What we're going to do is left click that box and then go clone, which will create a copy of that for you. And it will come up at the bottom and it'll say copy of complex form. You want to click on that and then change that to whatever you want to call it. We'll just call it test for now. Next, you can get rid of all of the elements that are currently showing on the page, and to do that you just left click on the item, come over here to element properties, and then scroll down to the bottom where it says delete. And then what you need to do is just do that for all of the elements to take them off the page. Once that's done, you can start adding your own elements. So for this example, what I'm going to do is create 3 spots for text, 3 capture fields, and then a submit button. So to start with, I'll show you how to do the static text. So on the Available Elements tab, left click on static text and drag and drop that to wherever you want to put it. And then select that item by left clicking it, go over to Element Properties, and the default text, change it to whatever you'd like. So we'll change this to first name, and then hit apply, and do that for all the fields that you want to put on your page. To reposition any of the elements, you can just left click and then drag and place it wherever you'd like. Or if you need to resize it, just move your cursor to whatever edge and left click and drag, and that will resize it to whatever size you need. Once you've got all the text on the page that you need, the next step would be to add the fields where the website visitors will input their information. So to do that, go to the Available Elements tab, left click on text and bring the text box and bring that over and drop it beside the static text. And then what you can also do here is put something in that box that shows up before the website visitor puts anything in there. So what I'll do in this for this example is I'll put some text in there. So we'll go to Element Properties, default text, and change that to enter first name here, and then hit apply. Oh, it looks like I did the wrong one, so I need to correct this. Back to email, apply. Always make sure you have the right element selected. So again, I've got the field selected there, default text, and then hit apply. Then add the rest of the fields that you'd like to select. You can also change the name of these fields so that when you go to export the information, it'll have the proper headings. So to do that, left click the item and then come over here to the Elements Property tab and change the name to the appropriate name and hit apply. And the final step is adding a submit button. To do that, go to the Available Elements tab, left click on the button item and drag and drop that to where you'd like to place it. And then you can also change the text within the button. To do that, left click on the button, go to the Element Properties tab, and in the label field, that's where you're going to remove what's there and change it to whichever text you'd like. And then always don't forget to hit apply at the bottom, and that'll make the change. And that's how you create the lead capture page. The only other thing you need to do is make sure you hit save. Be sure to check the next video where I'll show you how to link that lead capture page to the page where you can download the item you're wishing to give to your website visitors.